Good morning. This is day 3, and for breakfast this morning we had breakfast at the Savor restaurant, which is the restaurant with the darker decor compared to the Taste restaurant. So this is pretty much our only opportunity to have breakfast at the restaurant, and so we thought it was very much worth it. We got the Belgian waffle, and we got the eggs Benedicts along with 3 other appetizers like a fruit salad and whatnot. So the presentation of the food is way better than if you just get it from the buffet, and also the food quality is also better than the buffet. So if you have an opportunity, definitely try to eat at one of the restaurants for breakfast. This is day 3 and the weather is quite warm. It's kind of freakishly warm. We're about 4 hours away from Juneau, and I'm standing outside the balcony in t-shirts and shorts. So it's kind of oddly warm, but it's nice, but then again, it shouldn't be this warm. This is day 3. We are in the Alaska Bay heading towards Juneau, and we had better luck with whale watching this morning. We saw about 10 or 15 blowholes along with 2 tails and 1 whale head. So the Alaska Bay is definitely a better place to do whale watching. We enjoyed playing the basketball game on the ship, and Claire has beaten me twice in a row. So our suspicions are pretty much confirmed. Lunch at Taste or Savor it's fantastic. We got the pasta, shrimp pasta. We got like 3 or 4 appetizers, including a Vietnamese chicken pho that really didn't taste like pho at all, but was still very good. And then we got shrimp fritters and also a whole bunch of desserts. We got three different desserts, and the desserts were like pretty much banana cream pie. Yeah, we had like a mocha creme brulee kind of thing that tasted amazing. So all of the desserts were very good quality. They're very close to Michelin star quality. So we definitely would like to tell you that you shouldn't miss lunch at all at any of the restaurants, especially the complimentary restaurants. Yo! So we are now in Juneau. This is our first port of call, and we are extremely lucky with the weather. It's not that cold today, and it's supposed to be not raining the whole day, which is from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And so we don't have any excursions or anything planned for any of our ports. We're just gonna wing it and kind of walk around the city, the downtown areas, and walk around and see if there's anything interesting for us to do. We enjoy walking around in the cities that we go to, so the excursions for us would be something that we would do maybe on a future trip, but right now we're kind of budget conscious. So we're trying to save money, and we don't think that the excursions are worth our money for now. But if we enjoy Alaska and we come back, we will definitely pay for some excursions. We really love Alaska so far because the air here is so fresh, and if you just take a couple deep breaths here, you feel very relaxed, and it feels like you're, breathing in nature. Our ship is currently docked at the farthest away port from the downtown Juneau. So it's about a 22-minute walk to downtown Juneau from our ship's port. The walk is really nice though. There's a lot of big mountains and streams and clouds and whatnot that you can see as you're walking to downtown Juneau. The weather today is very warm actually. I'm only wearing a light jacket and basically a t-shirt, and I'm almost sweating already. Alright, so I've already taken off my jacket and it's still warm. There are currently 4 other cruise ships docked here in Juneau, so that's why we had to dock on the farthest dock, which is the AJ dock. This is in July 2022, and the USA and also most of Europe underwent a huge heat wave, and so that's why probably Alaska is so warm right now. Basically, this is shirts and shorts kind of weather. It's very warm. It's totally warmer than San Francisco for us. With 4 cruise ships docked at the port, you can see how crowded Juneau is. All the shops and the sidewalks are very crowded with people. I think the only thing that bothers me about Juneau so far is the gas exhaust from the cars and buses that pass by the main roads. I mean, you're trying to enjoy the fresh air and then you get a whiff of a smoky gas car. One of the nice things about Juneau is there's flowers everywhere planted on the light poles. The flowers aren't only hanging on the light poles, they're also hanging in front of the shops and throughout town. I spoke too soon. There are some light rain showers right now in Juneau. Hopefully it goes away soon. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a long rain shower, probably just a cloud or two. There's a Tracy's Crab Shack #1, which is by the cruise pier, and then a Tracy's Crab Shack #2, which is about a 10 or 15 minute walk from the pier. We ate at #2, and we thought it was a better seating arrangement compared to #1, because #2 seems more relaxed and you get a view of the water and whatnot from the Crab Shack. So we thought that we made a good decision to eat at #2. So we got the Crab Shack combo #1, which has 14 ounces of the red king crab, and also the crab bisque and the crab mini cakes. We thought that the crab alone was a better deal compared to getting the combo, because the combo has stuff that you can probably get on your cruise ship. The food is not that special compared to the crab itself. So you're probably better off just getting the crab by itself. From downtown Juneau, there are a couple of stairwells that head up. So we took one of the stairwells up, and now we are walking in some neighborhood streets above the town. So we're trying to continue walking to see if there's anything interesting to see from up here. You can't have the full Alaskan experience without getting rained on. So we're just browsing, walking around the neighborhood and enjoying getting rained on a little bit. But it's been nice so far. We have about 4 hours left before we have to board the ship again. We're on the path to the Mount Roberts trailhead. It's a very nice, pleasant walk with a lot of sounds from the roaring river down beneath the mountain, and also a lot of greenery and a lot of trees. This area of Juneau is much more enjoyable than downtown Juneau because there's no cars. It's so relaxing. There's less people and more nature, and this is what we should be visiting Alaska for. We're trying to enjoy the nature here and do less of the shopping or things in the downtown area. On the paved trail, we ran across this misty looking forest little area that reminds us of some of the anime, like Totoro or something, that the Miyazaki, is it Miyazaki? Yeah, the Studio Ghibli animes. It's very beautiful and mysterious. We decided to walk into the little misty area here, and it feels so much different than on the paved trail. The air is a lot cooler, a lot more humid, and it just feels amazing. It just feels like a whole different place.
Oh, so amazing.
Just look at that misty trail along with all of these moist vegetation. Claire is trying to test out the temperature of the water, and it's super cold because it's just melted snow water from the mountains. There's a paved road to the Perseverance Trail, and to walk to the end of the paved road takes about 30 to 35 minutes from the cruise pier. And it's a very enjoyable walk. Along the way, you'll see cool plants, you'll see parts of the river, and you'll definitely hear the roaring river as you walk. And at the end of the paved trail, there's the mining museum, which is located across a bridge that goes over the river. And even if you don't go to the mining museum, just walking on the bridge is an enjoyable experience, because you get to experience the feeling of the river and the roar of the river, along with seeing the mountains in the background. So overall, it's a very enjoyable hike for us, and we would recommend it if you don't have any excursions planned. It's always been our thought that the best way to enjoy a city is to walk around in it. It's very difficult to enjoy a city or experience a city when you're like driving around in a car. So we were walking this whole time, and I think it's been a very enjoyable experience for us. So that concludes our walking day in Juneau. We got rained on, we got sunshine, and we got a lot of cool scenery and a lot of good experiences with walking in the nature and also walking around the city. The city itself is not that interesting. It's mostly just those shops near the cruise terminals and cruise piers. Otherwise, the city, there's not many people doing anything other than the people who are having a good time in downtown Juneau. It's almost 9 p.m. and I'm still walking around with a t-shirt on.